Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, and priests and priests of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or a great cosmic night, depending on when you catch to see this video. I was gonna go live today, but just kind of in the mood to make some music. You feel me? I have my little moods where it's like, you know, I do my live streams. But then it's just like lately I just been so deep in my music bag. You feel me? Um, that's all I've been wanting to work on. So, but I still gotta bring y'all good content, and y'all know my content is always just talking about some shit that's gonna open your mind. You feel me? Always keep you thinking. Always, like I said, I'm that checkpoint that y'all gonna always come across. Where you can self reflect on everything in life, self reflect on what's going on. You know, we can both share what we feel. You know, share our different perspectives on what we feel and what's been taking place on the planet that we live on. So, um, basically, every time you come to me, it's gonna always be a reality check. That's my content. You feel me? But there anything, I got other shit too that we do. But anyways, today I wanted to make this video. I did do a video earlier on my phone, but I scrapped it. So I'm gonna do this one tonight. Cause I can go um deeper into detail, and I can go as long as I want. Cause I tried to do the video right before I went to work, but I was like, I ain't got time for that right now. I'm gonna do that later. But today I want to talk about acceptance. You feel me? Acceptance, 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 acceptance. And the reason why I'm talking about acceptance is because acceptance is a very powerful thing on both ends of the scale, whether it be positive or negative. But acceptance is, what is acceptance? Acceptance is basically coming to conclusions with things, like, you know something happened, you like, okay, that's like, it is what it is type of deal. Like, you don't invest. Acceptance is something that, like, something happens, you're gonna have an emotion that takes place, and two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna oversaturate yourself in that emotion, and this emotion causes you to make erratic decisions, or you can acknowledge that emotion, let it flow through you, and let it go. You feel me? After coming to terms with certain things. Acceptance is a very powerful tool. Acceptance also goes hand in hand with, like, forgiveness too. You feel me? When you forgive somebody for some shit they did, you letting go of that shit. You ain't holding no grudge. What they call a grudge, basically emotions, anger, hate, whatever it is, jealousy. Um, you holding something towards when you let go. When they say let go of that emotion. Niggas be like, I don't know how to let go. Just let go of that emotion. Stop oversaturating yourself in it. You feel me? Because if you keep oversaturating yourself in it, you're gonna come um, emotionally imbalanced, spiritually imbalanced, mentally imbalanced. You're gonna make erratic decisions because you're not in the right mind state. You feel me? This is why when somebody lose a loved one, depend on, really most jobs. I don't know. Some places do be crazy, but most jobs, you lose a loved one, nigga, they gonna like, oh shit, nigga, take the day off. Take a few days off, as a matter. Well, we know you got to pay rent, so take about 2-3 days off, nigga. We'll put some little PTO in for you on the slot too. You feel me? Because we know you not in the right mind state. You need to heal a little bit. Like, that's how it be. So it's important to let go of things, forgive somebody, whatever the case may be, and then that is what gives you the that formula right there gives you the result of, or the product of, acceptance. Acceptance is powerful, bro. That's what I've been learning over the past few months. Of this year is acceptance is some shit you just gotta be like, it is what it is. Just like, okay, for example, right? Everybody talking about the chemtrails and shit. Like, okay, it is what it is. What we gonna do about it? We don't have the firepower to go against the government. Just kill. Well, I mean, we don't have the magic tools that we can to scoot these niggas How about we take Bikini Bottom and move it somewhere else, head ass? Like, nah, we can't do that because we don't have the manpower to do that. They do though. That's the reason why they're a small group of people. They're a small percentage of the population running the planet. Like that's what they do. You feel me? And any nigga dare go against their narrative and their agenda. Of course, them niggas gonna, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, all you niggas want to stand together? Go on, pull out them jets. We ain't even gotta go too crazy. Pull out them jets. We just need a little bit of napalm. Like that, they crazy, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We can't just up and do what we want. But then again, I have to, hold my tongue on that because the reason why I say that, you still got niggas in the military, in the government that's like not with all this bullshit going on the planet. They want to change. They want a real change, and no real change is coming in. Some niggas on the inside gonna flip some shit over, and it's gonna make it easier for us to, you feel me, bring a real change to the planet. You feel me? But right now, with all this shit going on, nigga, we just some shit, is there some shit you can't accept? Most definitely. Most definitely. Like, yeah, we won't accept this damn. We calling them out and doing all we can, but we can't stop them niggas because we're gonna go up. Who got the firepower to bring down them planes? Like, you can't do nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? These niggas starting wars just because they feel like it. Who gonna do something about it? We can't do nothing about it, nigga. We're under their regime. We have to figure this out intellectually. We can't see. People think World War III is gonna be about physical. They're gonna try to make it physical, but in reality, this shit is gonna be more intellectual, spiritual. But overall intellectual because it's gonna require you to think outside the box. Okay, if we can't, well, let's find other. You gotta find weaknesses, bro. Everybody got a weakness. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me shut my mouth. But yeah, we can't do nothing about it. So right now we have to accept what's going on. We have to accept that we can't beat these niggas. Like we can't go combat for combat with them. We have to figure this out a different way. Something beyond combat. Something that's not physical. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people have to accept that, and once we accept that, that's gonna allow us to reach something these niggas could never reach. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to go 212D on niggas tonight. I want to keep this video simple and short. I might probably chop it up and edit it up, but yeah, y'all niggas is some light beings, nigga. We light beings, bro. You are made of the stars. This solar system we're living in this is like, you gotta remember there was a solar system way before this. Like, this solar system was completely different. There was a sun before this sun that we had now. You gotta remember, all this shit is just recycled. All this shit is just recycled parts, nigga. Recycled cosmic parts. We literally carry the stars in our blood, bro. We connected to the sun. Everything natural is being stripped from us. Can't you see? I don't think y'all do though. Everything natural is being stripped from us. Why you think they pushing this AI shit so hard? Everything natural is being stripped from us, bro. That's how we gonna go extinct. It ain't gonna be from no asteroid. It ain't gonna be from no war. It ain't gonna be from no nukes. It ain't gonna be from no what they would call a nuclear winter, fallout, all that shit, bro. Anything you can think of. It ain't gonna be no zombies, bro. It ain't gonna be no aliens. It's gonna be us. That's what's killing us, bro. And you're like, what you mean us? We not the ones doing it. Yes, we are. Because we have to take a stand. We have to be like, no, we're not doing this. We have to be like, yeah, we taking all our money out the banks. We have to be like, yeah, we not on this whole week. We not spending no money at no companies. This whole week we gonna get everything. The week before we gonna get everything we need. So that way, the next week we ain't gotta spend nothing. We just sit, go to work, and come back home. Simple. You feel me? That'll cause an economic collapse if every American was to do that as a trend. Like, let's make trends like that. Fuck all these dumbass. There's really something in my eye right now. Fuck all these dumbass trends that we be making up and doing now. Let's do trends like that. Let's do trends where we control the economy. We are the economy, nigga. I don't think people know. That's why I said when you learn to accept shit, you find out a lot of shit. Doors open up, new abilities unlock, new DNA codes begin to activate. My bad, that's some shit in my eye. I keep having to get that shit out. But yeah, um, you accept a lot of shit. It allows you to find out a lot of shit. You feel me? I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm trying to pick back up. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to pick back up on where I left off because it was like some shit in my eye, and I'm trying to get it out as I'm talking. And it just like that shit fucking my thought process up. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be us because they're stripping everything natural from us. They're stripping everything natural from us. They're not supposed to do that, bro. Um, and it's not gonna be from nothing else. And we playing a part in this because there's so many things we can do that could literally make these niggas get on a pause, get on their knees though. That's what I was about to say. Y'all don't know how much power we really have as people. We are the economy. Do you not get it? We are the business. Do you not get it? We are we are the supply and the demand, nigga. No corporation will be able to exist without us paying and shopping at it. Think about it. We have the power. We can do whatever we want. God damn, I might have to go to the. I might have to edit the video, gang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this mother because there's some shit in my eye. Okay, I think we good now. I think we good. Cause I be getting crust in my eye and shit. I be trying to get it out, but sometimes it don't want to come out. Okay. But yeah, we have so much power. And that's what niggas don't, understand, overstand, and understand. All three of them motherfuckers. Fuck you mean. And once we come to the conclusion and acceptance of that yeah, we really got the power. It's gonna allow you to move different around this bitch. Like, oh, y'all niggas said y'all wrote that who? Shit, nigga. Hey, everybody take our money out the bank accounts. No, please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, okay. We'll listen. We'll listen. We'll give you free health care. Oh, y'all said what? All right, everybody, don't shop at nowhere today. We ain't spending money on nothing. Oh, please, 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 come shop, come shop, come shop. Okay, okay, we'll drop the prices down. We'll even do a 50% discount on every store today. Mm. Everybody say, oh, you know what? Y'all said what? Y'all said what about them wages? Okay, everybody in America, all 300 million of us. We not gonna we not gonna not show up to work. We just gonna call in. See, we don't want to. Since we don't want to risk it, we just gonna call in. Everybody call in. Be like, I can't come in today. This. They go, oh please, 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 come into work. Come into work. We'll make the minimum wage $20 an hour. What? That's how much power we got. Mm, mm. We being fooled, bro. We're literally being fooled. We have so much power, bro. It don't make no sense. Niggas be like, why the economy failing? That's really why they in shambles too, because nobody ain't got money to spend, nigga. Like, why were you making this much money? Why niggas ain't spending it? And then niggas inflating the prices and making everything higher. The only thing I have seen go down was gas. That's it. Gas like $2 or something now. Everything else high as a bitch. So I'm like, niggas ain't got money to share and they wonder why. You feel me? Like, the economy failing, nigga. You don't fuck us up. You don't took all our money, sent it to offshore accounts. For what reason? I have no clue. What is about to happen in America? Something big is about to happen here. We don't see this shit over here. We've seen shit happen in Russia, China, Japan. America has been long overdue for some kind of massive event that will change America's society for the rest of time. Something massive. We're long overdue for it. I'm talking about something bigger than 9/11, nigga. We're long overdue for it. Something is boiling. And we can't quite see what it is yet. It's too much steam. You can't even see what he got in that pot. He got that motherfucker on hot. What's in that motherfucker? All that damn steam and bubbles, nigga. What you boiling? Some noodles? So yeah, you know, we gotta be prepared for that. We got too much power, bro. They losing a lot of money. They took all our money and sent it to here. I ain't even gonna name the places. Y'all know where all these billions of dollars went. It only take $20 billion to end world homelessness. Elon Musk is a trillionaire. It's rigged. Don't you get it? This shit rigged, gang. They not just handing anybody some millions and billions like that. Maybe a couple 100,000. Nigga putting in work over 100,000, say that, yeah, you know. You got them few millionaires, you feel me? Multi-millionaires that ain't on bullshit, that really got righteousness. But overall, the rest of the game rigged, nigga. These niggas with the big the billions, nigga. The billies, the big billies. That's what we gonna call them. The big billies, nigga. The big bullies, nigga. They making it hard for the other niggas, the little multi-millionaires to move around. They do want to try to bring some change. But they can't. Even they like, damn, this shit rigged. I thought when I... Oh. And if you do start moving to... If you is one of them ones where it's like, anything they do, it can't stop you, nigga. And you start becoming a real threat, you gone. Even whether it's... You just gone. I'm like, oh, such and such wanted to buy Sony? Sony worth 300 million. Shit, I got 500 right now. Come on, let me get that. I'll give y'all 500 million right now. And I'm like, what you need Sony for? Because once I own it, I'm gonna have so many of my people in this motherfucker. This bitch gonna be popping. Nobody, all that soul selling shit, finito. Y'all, we finna turn this into some real and anyways, like, I'm talking about the music that's gonna come out this motherfucking label. When niggas put on their headphones, they'll literally levitate. That's the kind of music we gonna get. Anyways, but yeah, they know that. Get that nigga up out of here. Are you trying to sue this pharmaceutical company for 10 billion? Why? Because they did such and such and da. I found out this. I got these documents. I paid this person to get this da. I got all this shit in court. I got the best lawyers. You win in the case. You get it. You take 3 billion and distribute that back amongst them. black communities. They like, what you, get that nigga up out of here. Somehow you just miraculously die of a heart attack. They don't play no games. But that's, at the end of the day, this is the reality that we've been locked in. And you gotta accept that. Once you accept that, that allows you to not think based on emotions. You accept it, let go of that emotion. It allows you to think strictly based on intelligence. Most of the decisions we make as humans ain't even intelligence based. I'm not saying everything has to be calculated. Sometimes that's what your intuition is. Your intuition is what you tap into when you keep your emotions in balance. When your emotions is constantly in balance, you're not even thinking with emotion no more. You start, your brain, a different part of your brain starts to light up, as they say on an MRI scan. But a different sort of part of your brain starts to produce what they will call neural activity. You know, certain dormant parts that wasn't awake, them hoes will start to become awake and produce neural activity. And this neural activity is different from the neural activity in the emotion part of the brain, or the emotion based part of the brain. Now you thinking based on intuition, you able to see shit happen before it come. You able to feel shit before it come. You able to hear shit before it come. Intuition, intelligence, intuition, intelligence. In, go within. Acceptance. It's a very powerful thing, man. That's what I just want to speak to y'all about today. Acceptance. Make that word of the fuck, word of the day, word of the week, word of the month, word of the year. Make this word of the life, nigga. Fuck, word of the decade, word of the millennium, word of the life, nigga. Acceptance. Motherfucker hating on you, accept that, nigga. You can't do nothing about it. You can't stop people hating on you. And I can't understand why nigga be hating on me. Cause, nigga, that's life. Positive and negative. Get over it. It's gonna be the same shit when you go into Astros, nigga. You gonna see some beings that don't like you just because of your frequency you emit. And the colors that's coming off your aura, because they don't got them colors. The colors usually be like dark, gray, black, shadow, red, maroon. Meanwhile, you glowing gold, purple, pink, blue, cyan, turquoise. They like, oh shit, he got the shit I want. Fuck that nigga. Man, they gonna be chasing the shit out your ass in the Astros. Right? They gonna be beefing with you. You know how many fights I get into in the Astros, bro? It's crazy. It don't make no sense. I always get into a fucking fight in the Astros because there's so many beings that hate me. I don't know why. Well, actually, I can't say my bad. My bad. Run that back. I know why. Because it's the energy I emit. I emit such a high frequency energy, so it irritates them. You know how a fly irritates you? It's no different than them. You buzzing around with this high frequency. You're like, man, get this nigga up out of here. We don't want that shit over here. And I be getting into fights. I be like, God damn. And it be other shit going on. It be astral beings on fuck shit, trying to bully other niggas. And I be stepping in. I be like, nah, you not doing that. We not doing that. You gotta push it. And niggas don't want to push it. It get turned into a whole different situation. Niggas in this bitch either throwing hands like Bruce Lee, or we in this bitch throwing Kamehamehas. Cause sometimes it get like that. But niggas gonna hate you everywhere you go. Accept that. Niggas gonna love you everywhere you go. Accept that. It's gonna be some people that'll never change. Accept that. That's the importance of life. Accept that death is inevitable. That's the biggest thing you have to accept. Yeah, you gonna go through all this shit and live this life experience, but are you ready for death? Because a lot of people can't accept death. Even if it's not you, it can be a loved one. Some niggas can't accept that some people are still gone. It fucked me up when my granny was gone. But I learned to accept that shit. I mean, she good though. She good. She good. I can smile now, knowing that her energy is in my. Y'all don't know when your ancestors die, their energy goes back into your genetics. They're living through you. They still having their own experience and doing their own little thing in the astrals, going wherever they want to go. But they can also come back and check up on you just because they have ancestral DNA. Your DNA is tied to them. You're not just niggas say I would, I didn't ask to be born to this. You did. You did. We gotta stop saying that. We gotta stop saying that. We gotta stop saying it. The only ones that can say that is the Caucasoids. But my people, we asked to be born in this shit. Because we the ones that made this shit. Come on now. We the ones that made the 3D reality to experience. Because once you start going back to the higher realities, you ain't gonna be able to taste food no more. You ain't gonna be able to have sex no more. The same way. I mean, you can. It's just different in the astrals. It's not gonna be like, you feel me? Well, when you get into the higher planes, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to explain this real quick because I don't want this to be too long. But there's lower dimensions in the astral planes when you go up there. So you still gonna be experiencing shit that's kind of, exactly what you experience in the physical. But once you keep going higher and higher from there, it's not getting physical no more. You ain't gonna be able to eat. You ain't gonna be able to smell. You're not gonna be able to do none of that while doing all of that at once. That's gonna be the crazy shit because you're gonna be going back to source. You're gonna be feeling everything, every dimension, timeline, reality, paradigm, paradox, energy, frequency, vibration. You're gonna be feeling everything at once. Universe, multiverse. You're gonna be beyond the space-time continuum. That's the real 4D. What we consider 4D is actually like 6, 7D, nigga. When niggas talk about space-time continuum and shit, we like, and that's in quantum physics. That's real shit. We talking string theory and shit and relativity. What Einstein and them was studying. Now we talking like some 7-dimensional, 8-dimensional shit. Because what we would consider 4th dimension is really 8th dimensional. The only reason we had to call it that because that's the most simplified form that we could comprehend it as. Because that's the further the higher the dimensions, the further away it is. The further away it is, we're not going to be able to. The less we'll be able to comprehend it. My bad, but the less we'll be able to comprehend it. Simple. We know, like, oh, it's some shit. We know it's more, but like, we can't comprehend what it look like until we get there. That's how it's supposed to be. Because it's supposed to be a whole different experience. And then as you get up there, you're going to start to comprehend the lower dimensions less. The 1 dimension, 1st dimension, 2nd dimension, 3rd dimension, 4th dimension. You're going to be able to comprehend them less because you're getting further away from them. Because you're meant to fully experience what's going on in the upper dimensions. The higher dimensions. And then when it's time to go back down again and descend, you're gonna start to comprehend this shit less. It's an endless loop. And it's what keeps the shit from getting what we would consider boring or burnt out. And then when you descend back down, now you're going back into all these different galaxies and planet. You going back to this shit again. Now you back into a solar system. Now you back onto a planet. Now you back into a land mass or the ocean. And now you in a whole species again. It's gonna keep going like that. We are everything but nothing right now at once. Think about it. Everything, even the animals, I told you, everything in the cosmos is God. everything in the universe right now, every planet, solar sun, star, black hole, supernova, nebula, all those right now are different split fragments of a motherboard consciousness. You feel me? Because there is a creator, but this creator is not. Niggas think that, oh, we live in a simulation because the creators look like us. I guess you could say that. Whatever you depict it as, that's what it's gonna come to you as. If you see the creator as a motherfucking ant, it's gonna pop up on you one day as an ant. But it ain't gonna be no regular ant. That bitch might be gold. You can be like, damn, I ain't never seen a golden ant. And why that bitch got blue glowing eyes? And then it starts speaking to you. You like, oh shit. Whatever you deem the creator as. Because one thing you don't want to do is impede your beliefs and faith on nobody else. That's against a universal code. You're always supposed to let people experience their own free will. So I had to break that down. I didn't want to get too deep in that, but we have to accept death. That's the biggest thing that niggas won't be able to accept. A lot of people, well, that's the biggest thing a lot of people on the planet, haven't really accepted yet. Death. Some people can't comprehend death like that yet. Some people can. They understand what it is. They understand what it is. It allows them to have less fear of it, knowing that. And then some people can't comprehend it, but they know it's inevitable. That allows them to have less fear of it because they like shit. Either way it go, I can't stop it. I'm just gonna make sure I live my life as much as possible. Acceptance. It's life. And when your people's pass too, accept it. It's life. And they're living through you. So they can always come back and see what you got going right now as you're speaking. You got other ancestors in your blood that's watching you right now. Some don't like you. You gotta accept that. Because those were the ancestors that tried to poison your bloodlines. I got some that tried to poison mine. And they don't like you because you're breaking the curses amongst their bloodline so that it can continue to flourish on this planet. It get deep like that. Acceptance, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay in tune. And like always, your boy gonna always be back with another one. Hold on. Your boy gonna always be back with another one. I had to no, I ain't gonna lie. I was about to rap for y'all, but I can't even I can't even think what rhymes with another one. Another one. See, now I'm sounding like DJ Khaled. I'm out this thing. I love y'all, man. Stay in tune like always.